We weren't surprised. We knew how special a player he was, and we saw him show up on Thursday, and he was perfect in practice, and we believed in him, and it's huge for us to go out there and see him compete and play the way he did today.
How special is a celebration like that on the field post-game?
That's a hard-fought win, and those are tough to come by in the NFL. And any win that you can get and walk away with is huge. So to be able to walk away with that one, I thought all three phases of the team played well when they needed to.
On the 22-yarder, after you all get the ball back after the fumble, what was open on that for you all?
Just Josh Palmer. That's a route that we've repped all the time, and we trust him to go up and win man coverage. He flattened, ran a great route, gave him a ball that he caught, got upfield, and that Cameron did the rest.
Speaking of that fumble as he described it, what was your reaction during that sequence?
I think it's a tough play. We think really highly of Eck, and we're going to give the ball to him again, and he's going to make a play happen like that. And ball came out. I thought it was great that our offense rallied up, tried to make a tackle. The ball got out, and someone recovered it. I'd have to take a look at who did it, but for us to rally up on the ball, get the ball back, I thought that was huge for us.
It was Fowler, 71.
Filer, Matt Filer, left guard, yeah.
Big ups to him, huh?
It's huge for him, for an offensive lineman to have that awareness, to be able to get on the ball. That's not an easy job, so a lot of props to him.
You were coming to make the tackle. You saw the ball come out before you got to the rim, right? Did you?
No, I was going to make the tackle, and I think I dove at his legs and saw that he didn't have the ball, and realized that it came out, and we got the ball. So it was kind of a weird, couple of moments, but wasn't going to give up on the play. So I was glad that I was there.
Justin, this team's been through so much just in your short time here. I mean, weird endings, games where you guys thought you had it, didn't go your way, or vice versa, whatever. For this to come out the way it did, because that looked like it was going to be another one of those weird moments for you guys. What does it mean for this club?
Yeah, it's huge because everyone's competing, and no one's giving up, and everyone's doing their best all throughout 4 quarters or however long it takes. And those are games, like you mentioned, maybe a couple of years ago they go a different way. And we felt that in 2020 when the record did not go our way and things kept kind of snowballing out of control. But the way that guys have battled over the past couple of years to really turn that around and to fight for every win, and it's not easy. It's never easy in the NFL, and that's a really good football team that we played against. But for those guys to be able to step up, deal with the punches, the adversity, and answer, I thought that was huge for us.
Justin, can you explain why the slow starts over the last month or so, the first quarter, why it's been such an issue for you guys?
I think we only had a couple plays in the first quarter, and so that's the tough part about the NFL is they've got a really good offense and they got the ball moving and didn't get a whole lot of possessions in that quarter. So it's on us to make the most of those possessions when we get them, and so getting the first down and just getting rolling, and it's always something you can do better. You're always trying to go down the field and score, so it's just executing and for us to be better.
Because you've been so good in the second quarter over the course of the season, but yet you guys seem to start so slowly in the first quarter. It's just kind of weird. Or it seems weird to me.
Was there another question on that, or?
Well, it was more of just trying to figure out why it is that way. You guys have offensive personnel, weapons, so to speak. I think you guys have only one first quarter touchdown all year, which would be surprising considering how well you guys play in the second quarter or even later.
Yeah, I think that's part of the NFL, and obviously we're doing everything we can to go out and execute and get the ball moving. And it hasn't gone our way, and we're not going to give up. And like you said, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, there's more than just one quarter. And it'd be great if we're scoring 20 points in the first quarter, but we're going to do our best to adjust that, to fix that, and get after it.
Brandon was asked just about you guys throwing the ball more downfield today, and just you looking a little more mobile. He said it was a good point to activate that, and that maybe the last few game plans have kind of catered a little bit more to your injury that you've been dealing with. How much better do you feel now, and is the injury on your mind at all when you're out there playing?
It's gotten better each week. I think time is the best thing for it, is just to heal, recover, ice, do everything I can, in the treatment room to be my best on Sunday. And, it's one of those things that you just have to kind of go through with time, and making sure that you're not getting in harm's way, not taking unnecessary shots, things like that. But it has gotten better.
Does it feel good out there that you're able to kind of make some of those throws that maybe you were making the first couple games of the season that we hadn't seen the last 7 weeks?
Well,
just like in terms of even the couple of last throws, Josh Palmer going downfield, just the amount of velocity, just kind of the way they look like typical Justin Herbert passes when maybe the last few weeks the game has been
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think we've been able to push the ball downfield, over the past couple of weeks, regardless of the injury. And I think Houston is one of those games where we were able to push the ball downfield. And, it would be ideal if we could throw the ball downfield every single play and complete it. But defenses play good coverage, and when those guys sink back deep and they get things covered, you have to find your checkdowns. You have to find shallow crosses, so you don't make a bad play worse, and you're able to find something to be able to move the ball.
You spoke with incredible confidence about a kicker that you've seen in practice for one day. Is it just partly reflective of what you guys have been through this season, having to adjust more than once in that position?
Yeah, and that's the tough part about the NFL is, injuries come up and you have to look to the next guy who steps up, and Cameron did a great job, and like I said, in practice, he was perfect, and he showed that confidence, and, it wore off on us, and we believed in him, and there was no doubt there at the end. We knew that he was going to come through for us, and, whether it was Taylor, whether it was Dustin, or whether it was Cameron, they've all done a great job so far this year.